So, welcome back, viewers, to another thought-provoking episode with Tetsu here. And today we will delve on a topic of like silently which is creeping to our lives, but we cannot understand it properly. Most probably, you, me, all practices more or less, but we need to stop it. We need to stop it really hard. But even we don't realize often about this, which is hedonism and materialism. So these two forces, when they are unchecked, uh, have profound consequences on our lives, how we deal it, how our social life is, how we deal with people, how our exposure to people, and it has a lot impact on modern men and women. Especially social media is promoting it a lot, and we need to check it really hard. So let's move on and let's discuss a lot about this topic because this is really important. And I believe I, as a philosophical content creator, must talk about these two negative traits of behavior and negative traits of society as well. So let's go on to the video. So let's start with the definition. Look, today is a very well rainy day. Is as you can see, India. It is right now monsoon, and I was just sitting in my home scrolling through my manga page. If you guys have not followed me on Instagram, most probably you have followed me. Do follow me on Instagram. It is called Manga Tetsu. Let's start our discussion about hedonism and like materialism. So, what is hedonism? Hedonism, I will define it like a pursuit of pleasure. What is pleasure? Like any kind of external pleasures, more like, and internal pleasures can also be a part of this. More like sensual, self indulgence type, like alcoholism, smoking, drinking, all these kind of things come to hedonism because these indulge your internal thoughts, inner demons. It often expands the long term goals and responsibilities, like does have no relationship with your responsibilities. Often it indulges your responsibilities, like you forget what your purpose are, what your goals are in your life. And materialism is a further extent to hedonism. It is like a subset of hedonism. Like if you think about, like if I graphically represent it, just let me show you. Okay, I guess I need to crop this one. Yeah, then I guess I can show you. So I will open paint. Yeah, so paint is here. I am moving this one here. Okay, then I can show you. Okay, uh, okay, if I consider this as hedonism, then materialism is just a subset of this. Okay, this is materialism. Okay, and this as a whole is like I don't know what I am drawing, but yeah, this is called like your hedonism. I am denoting it as H, and this is materialism. It is a subset of hedonism, we can call it, because materialism is an extent to what you are as a like hedonistic person. So that's it, and I'm closing it, and let me bring this one here and expand it again. Okay, so you can understand what is materialism. So materialism is kind of like a strong emphasis towards acquiring, displaying what your materialistic possession are. Like you have a big car, big house, like more like materialism is also promoting your physical purposes also, like promoting nudity, promoting these days what happened on what happened in glamour industry, showing the skin a lot, for like it is more like forced not like natural what it used to be once. And I will be talking about this after all. And it often is like it some for some people it might boost your confidence, identity, it might be your fulfillment, but for some people it's just the purpose of earning money and earning like being in the cloud. They are cloud chaser and they do it for monetary purpose, promoting nudity and all these things on Instagram, you know, OnlyFans and Facebook and any other social media, you know. So let's move on to the next purpose. What is, we will deal with first hedonism, and then we will be coming to materialism, and then social media's influence on materialism and hedonism as a whole. So what is, like, if we talk about hedonism a lot, like I personally am against hedonism and materialism a lot, because I believe in like simple lifestyle, grounded lifestyle, what Maslow said in his hierarchy as well. Okay, you guys might not know about Maslow, because most of the people like in my like follower list might not know about Maslow. If I talk about Maslow, who is Maslow, I must show you guys. Yes, Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Okay, here it is. And it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 stages of Maslow's hierarchy. These are physiological needs. We as a human being might have multiple kind of need, right? So the basic need, what we need to live, is like food, air, clothes, a good house, at least a house where we can take shelter. These are physiological needs. Then comes safety, belonging, love, esteem. The higher we go, the less we need to live. And at the highest point, transcend and self actualization. This is the point you understand your purpose, you understand yourself. Mostly, it is the hardest point to achieve as a human being, I believe. So this is Maslow's hierarchy. Why I showed this? Now we will discuss it. Why I showed this particular thing. So this is particularly a thing we should be talking about a lot in the future also. And right now, look, the allure of hedonism, it is like we cannot deny it. It is undeniable. In a world like our world is filled with distraction, a lot of distraction outside, inside, and mostly like we run after short term pleasure for long term happiness, right? We all need for short term pleasure, but we need to understand that these short term pleasure at all, these are permanent. No, these are not fulfilling our purpose. After all, this is killing our time, which is, which will eventually affect you in the future for longer term happiness. The more we will be consumed with short term happiness now, the more we will be affected in the future when it comes to long term happiness. Okay, so like if I consider it like this can be a big party with lot of friends, lot of like girls, boys, and shop, like scrolling through media is also a part of this thing. Like this is endless cycle, you continuously will scroll through internet, and this is kind of like procrastination. This will provoke your procrastination. I will be talking about procrastination in future a lot, but this is not about only procrastination. This is about hedonism and materialism. So actually why this happens, you know, it is a common human psychology, I believe, which actually provokes our dopamine rush. It it releases dopamine. Dopamine is a hormone which provokes your internal pleasure and sense of fulfillment, which is not at all real, but you will feel fulfilled after all because of this. uh, that is why we always talk about that, control your dopamine levels, control your emotion, control your this and that, what stoicism says a lot also. So let's move on to the next point, that what is materialism in a detailed way. So materialism has his pitfalls also. Okay, so like hedonism, like today we are bombarded in our Instagram with perfect lifestyle. What is perfect lifestyle? we believe that a perfect lifestyle means a perfect house, a perfect car, a big luxury lifestyle, lavish food, social media influences. Like you will get a lot of followers, lot of people will admire you. These that many, I mean, rich things like jewelry, all these things. And look, this is not a sin to buy jewelry, but being consumed by external materialistic things and making that your life. I am giving you an example. Take example, this is an jewelry, okay, and this is your life. This is bigger, okay. So jewelry is just a part of your life, but these days what is happening now? People are making life this and materials this. So your life is being controlled by the materialistic things around around you. So totally your life, once you lose all of those things, the materialistic, you will find your life totally pointless. You will lose your purpose, and that is the most negative point about materialism. We will be talking a lot like in the future how, like in details, I will be making a video how to like curb materialistic urges from inside, because I as a person, I live a very grounded lifestyle. Very grounded, not like I could not live a lavishly lifestyle. I don't choose that. I earn money. I have that money to show off lavish food. Even I had a lifestyle where I could promote lavish food on Instagram or Facebook anywhere, but I chose to stay grounded. And I always respect to all those people around me who choose to be real and grounded. Like show off culture, I am totally against it. Like showing off big houses, big cars, always. Not like it is your success, then it's fine. You are successful man, you can post a picture with you, because it is after all your Instagram, your social media, social life. But making the life around that particular thing that is the wrong, man. Often what happens now, we are influenced by capitalist people. We are influenced by big people like Mark Zuckerberg, like Elon Musk, big rich people, and we love them obviously, of course. But we need to remember that their life is not about all about money. Money doesn't like value their life or like uplift them as a human being. They as a whole are successful men, and their success is termed by what they did for the human being, what for the long term sustainability of human being. Like Elon Musk secured our future a lot by space missions, like introducing chat gpt, like all these things. So we need to understand that how to make us productive enough. Productive, if we are productive enough, money will be automatically coming to satisfy our needs. But if we don't understand how to properly channel out money, we waste our money after like parties, like girls, like alcoholism, like smoking, drinking, all this rare things. Like they are always accepted. You are having a party, you are having a rare like sessions of alcoholism, then it's fine. You are not at all being controlled by your urges or your addiction. But if you are like a chronic addicted person to alcoholism, like oh my god, I cannot live without alcohol, I cannot live without smoking, no bro, you are totally in a wrong way. You are being controlled. Once that was a part of your life, what I told you, like this is a cigarette and this is your life, this is a part of your life. But once this happens, this life shrinks and the cigarette becomes the more controlling agent of your life now, then your life is totally in a wrong terms. The tables are totally flipped. This is the simple thing. So like these things, what will happen eventually, these will trigger anxiety, depression, never ending cycle of consumption, all these things. So we need to understand these things, that these are part of our life, but our life is not part of that. Okay. So also we must understand that what is the like impact on relationships, like how these things affect our social relationship, us as human being. So one of the most significant points, these are casualties of hedonism and materialism. We are so busy seeking our personal gains and pleasure and accumulation, that we often neglect our loved ones. Like I have seen a lot of people who like run after success, like run after money so much that they avoid their wife, their parents, their children, and eventually those people also get affected of these people. Look, lurking after success is a different thing, and having a social life is a different thing. If you forgot you have a social life, if you forget that, if you have your responsibilities over your parents or over your wife, children, then what makes you a man? Only for yourself? No, I guess no. Like you have your own identity and your success will always define you. But if you forget that your materialistic thoughts, hedonistic thoughts are affecting others, then you must change yourself. Like arguments over finances, like these are common things. I have seen a lot of people, like take example, I am giving you an example of Johnny Depp and his wife, what is his name, Amber Heard. Yeah, Amber Heard is a hugely materialistic woman, hugely, right? That is why he went after Elon Musk, rich people like Elon Musk. So if we talk about that, Johnny Depp also said this, like she was alcoholic, she used to poop on her bed to like traumatize. This is how affects relationships get affected by materialistic thoughts. She got so much like consumed with hedonism and materialism. Now other things also affected Amber Heard a lot, that she got violent, she got physically violent, mentally violent, she lost control over her sanity. So this is how like they lose their purpose, their search of meaning, the search of meaning. Okay, so here I will be like talking about some philosophers, like philosophers point of view, like Seneca, Marcus Aurelius. In his whole life he was a Roman Empire, he could have done, like he could have lived a life of a lavishhood, we call. So but he chooses a life of a philosopher. He always pursue after knowledge, he always been a good emperor. But also there is a like always there is a con of that. He lost his son in that course. Like his son grew up to be one of the most cruel Roman emperors. What was his name? I guess Cosodium or something like that. I forgot his name, but whatever it is. So this is the fact. This is the thing I needed to talk about hedonism and materialism. So and if we, now we will be talking about how social media is promoting hedonism and materialism a lot. Like social media these days have the most influence on this thing. Like social media platforms fundamentally changed our communication way and how we share our lifestyle, our emotion, all these things. Like the instant likes, comment, share, that provide us quick and constant source of pleasure and validation. We are validated by likes, shares these days. Like giving you an example, some few months ago my account on Instagram was like shadow banned from Instagram. I was a bit sad, but I understood that this is not my social validation. I as a person exist in my own realm, my social media exists in a different realm. I kept on posting, eventually my account got unmanned, and okay, it's fine. I was like, it is what it is, it happened, then it again like redeemed by itself, and now I am fine with it, my social life and everything. So if what if I was so much consumed with my account on Instagram, what would it have been? Like two questions fundamentally would have arose. Oh my god, bro, my account is the shadow banned. Oh my god, I cannot post, my post are becoming like this, like that, and all these things. People will cry over their accounts. Like I have seen some people who have 10,000 followers, 9,000 followers. If their account is offline or their account got deleted, they will cry. Literally, they will cry. But I was shadow banned for almost like 1.5 months, but that never affected my content. I kept on posting every 2 and 3 posts, what is regular right now also. So this is it. I kept doing my responsibilities. I kept doing my things. Eventually life was sorted. And this is the thing, this is the difference between a person who seeks validation from internet and a person who seeks validation from his inside inner self. I always believe that a person should be seeking validation from inner self, not from outside. And this is the thing. And like, why this happens now? Again, dopamine plays a role. I talked about dopamine. And like instant gratification, these things always affect us, always bro. Like and also we'll be talking about cult selfie. Yeah, this is a very important thing I always wanted to talk about. Like cult selfie, instant gratification, I talked just few seconds ago. Like selfies, lavish lifestyle, indulgent like escapades, and these things, like we are some few clicks away from our screens, and always like clicking images of foods, uploading them, and always, oh my god bro, you are eating like $1,000 like food, you are eating like $100 pasta, oh bro, you are living a life of five-star restaurant, hotel. No, these are only made for Instagram and Facebook. They also themselves know that how much hard it is to gain that or earn that, but they will never show it because they always, people are consumed with success, but they don't run after the process of being successful, the process, the hardship they had to go through. Like we love to see travel bloggers, they are going to foreign, like someone is going to Japan, Tokyo, someone is going to Indonesia, Bali, someone is going to Turkey, in Istanbul, but we don't at all understand the process of this journey. Like think about the lost baggages, think about the plane delays they have to go through, their phones run out of storage, the stress, the burnout, everything we don't try to understand. And this is how materialism and hedonism promotes. We try to pursue our pleasures by watching those influencers, and eventually we get depressed. What do we get? Depression, bro. Oh my god, he went to foreign, what will happen to me? I can never go to foreign, I can never go to Japan, my life is totally utterly disgusting. These are the common questions. How I can understand? Because I 4 5 years ago I used to be like that, because I also used to make a lot of complaints about my life, like circumstances happening to me. But eventually I understood that complaining will not get you to anywhere in your life, and this hedonism and materialism eventually will promote complaining culture. Like you will always complain about your life which you are not getting. Like some think about, you are getting a $10 suit, okay, a $10 decent suit, someone around you is wearing $100 suit, okay. So your inner income, like complexities, will eventually think about, bro, he's like wearing $100 suit, I am wearing $10 suit, bro, this cannot be happening, I am totally worthless, then I am not earning enough. These are the common questions I have seen a lot. Like some of my friends used to be like this, they used to think like this. Like I was always, I never actually interrupted their thinking. I always try to be neutral about these things, because they never said showed me or expressed totally, but from their faces I could read the thing. So they were like, bro, they were becoming jealous of other things. Then they will start to quickly like process the things, and they have their own coping mechanism. And these are things, these are common things, your outside people and also can say these type of things. So just coming to the last point, that perception of materialistic success. What is materialistic success? Like many social media influencers like promote materialistic possession. Like they create a illusion, they create an illusion that materialistic success equals to personal happiness. No, not at all. I forgot one like actor's name, what was his name, but he once told that, I guess most probably it was Arnold Schwarzenegger. He most probably said about this, that fashion, products, all these materialistic things hold no importance when it comes to personal happiness. No matter how you are consumed by materialistic things, hedonistic things, if you are not happy and fulfilled from inside, there is no meaning of gaining all this. Like, only your inner, and what I said about Maslow's hierarchy also, like if we see Maslow's hierarchy once again, okay, here it is. Maslow's hierarchy of needs, yeah, okay, Maslow's hierarchy of need. So this is physiological safety, love, belonging, esteem, and self-actualization. The final is self-actualization, and this actually means what you are, like how much happy you are. If you are uh, enough introspective, you will understand your self-actualization, and eventually you will be a happy man. You will be happy of your life, that whatever I did, it was important for me, it was important for my life, and everything I did. So this is it, and this is what I needed to say about like materialisms and all the things. So I hope you guys understand, and if you guys have any more questions regarding this, please drop a comment. Remember, life is about more than just be a pursuit of happiness, pleasure, and possession. It is more like building a meaningful connection, finding our purpose, what our life means, living long-term impact on humanity, like positive impact, not obviously negative impact. So yeah, that's it. So see you in a next video on something like this, and exploring topics on hedonism, stoicism, all these kind of philosophical, psychological things. I am making this video after a long time, so please drop a like if you guys liked it obviously, and show some comments on your like if you have any queries regarding this topic and other topics. You guys can obviously recommend me some more content topics. So thanks, bye for now. Okay.